Welcome to the Oasis. My name's Mike, and today we're going to be checking out Audica on the Oculus Rift. Now, if you're not aware, Audica is a brand new virtual reality beat rhythm game from Harmonix, and it launched today, the 7th of March 2019 for $20 on PC VR headsets. Now just imagine if Space Pirate Trainer and Beat Saber had a beautiful neon baby. Well, then you've pretty much got Audica summed up in a nutshell. In today's video, I'll be showing you an overview of the game while showing you some awesome mixed reality gameplay footage captured using Live. Then we'll be seeing how it stacks up to the current king of VR beat rhythm games, of course, Beat Saber. And then finally, at the end of the video, I'll give you my conclusion on whether this game is worth your time and money. Of course, as always, I'll put timestamps to everything in the description down below. To spice things up even further, I'm going to be wearing a haptic vest from bHaptics so I can feel every single beat. I hope you guys and girls enjoy this one, and without further ado, let's dive in. I have to say, straight out of the bat, Audica looks pretty slick. And that's not surprising, bearing in mind it was developed by Harmonix, the same team behind the Rock Band, SingSpace and Dance Central games. This isn't actually their first foray into VR either. Harmonix also released Rock Band VR, and each Oculus Rift came with this little clip accessory so you could attach touch controllers to a Rock Band guitar. However, unfortunately, no one really played it, which is a real shame. And I remember meeting up with Jason Rubin, head of content at Oculus, at an event once, and he said that Rock Band VR was actually one of his favourite VR games. It's like At launch, Audica will release with 10 tracks, and Harmonix have stated they plan to push new tracks out regularly in the future. The aim of the game is simple: shoot the corresponding blue and orange targets with your blue and orange guns in time with the music. I jumped straight in with the moderate difficulty and was doing alright. Ramping up to advanced, however, was a completely different story. Just like most great games, Audica is easy to pick up, but challenging to master. You can't just shoot randomly in the direction of the target. No, you actually have to hit it by aiming, and also hit it at the exact right time, in time with the music. It's actually a lot harder than it looks. In the higher level difficulties, which are advanced and expert modes, you'll not only have to contend with faster moving targets, but also targets that must be shot vertically or horizontally. You'll also have targets that must be held, and my personal favourite, targets that have a chain reaction. It's just so satisfying. You also get these little disco balls which come at you, which you have to hit with your guns. And this adds a nice mix of different actions which provide variety to keep you on your toes. When you're doing well, the game will reward you by lighting up the scene with a glow of purple, and it would have been better to keep changing these colours depending on how well your combo is doing. This would make watching streams of this game really exciting. Out of the starting 10 tracks, my favourites so far are Destiny, The Space, Gold Dust, and in my opinion the best track, Splinter. Now, Splinter has these awesome Street Fighter 2 style sound effects mixed in with a pumping EDM track that I was totally getting my groove onto. Playing Audica with a haptic vest or a sub pack will take your experience to the next level. And although the game doesn't officially support the bHaptics vest, the audio to haptics feature from bHaptics worked an absolute treat for this game. As you'll be moving around a lot, Audica is a great way to burn some calories. Every day will be arm day though playing Audica, as you're required to hold out your arms for the duration of the gameplay, which actually makes this game more tiring to play than Beat Saber. Also, don't forget your trigger fingers are also in for a workout too. After a few hours of play, I can tell I'm going to ache a little bit tomorrow. However, it would have been totally worth it. Okay, so here is my conclusion on Audica. I thought this title was a lot of fun, and it's a welcome and refreshing addition to the beat rhythm genre in VR, and it's definitely a game I would recommend you go and check out. I think it's a great start from Harmonix, and I really look forward to seeing how they develop the game further in the future, particularly with more tracks coming soon. Will it dethrone the current king, Beat Saber? Well, I think that's doubtful, but there's no reason that these games can't coexist, as they play and feel very different. Although just like Beat Saber, Audica has the same satisfying gameplay loop that will keep you coming back for more. The true success on this game will lie in the community's hands though, and whether or not someone will be able to get mods and custom tracks working with this game, and whether or not Harmonix will actively go out of their way to block those mods or not. Although Beat Saber have never officially supported any of these mods, they've never actively gone out of their way to block them either. And this is exactly what's kept the community's interest in the game for over a year since it originally released. Now, my only niggle with this game, which to be fair won't affect most people out there, is that out of the 10 licensed tracks provided at launch, only one of the tracks, called Laserface, can be streamed or shown in a video without receiving copyright claims. Now, this is a real shame for content creators like me, and may put people off streaming this game entirely. Now, this is something that Beat Saber addressed by removing all the content IDs from their first 2 lots of content. So this is definitely worth considering in the future, Harmonix, if you're listening. Now, I'm hoping Harmonix can bring Audica to PSVR and the Oculus Rift players in the future. But let me know what you think of Audica in the comments down below. Are you excited for this title? I would love to know. Also, let me know what you think of the gameplay recorded in this mixed reality view using Live. I actually did a guide on how to record this kind of content in the past, but that guide needs updating, so if you want me to do an update to that guide for capturing mixed reality content, then please let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like if you like this video, make sure you're subscribed for all my future content, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.